I must do this. I'm the hero. I will sort this out. But what is it at the end of the day? It is self-recognition that you wish for. Your self-recognition has become evil to the core. Who is your father? Who is my father? My father is not your father. Because I do what my father says, and I live by his word. You probably get that feeling. Yeah, it says here, be indebted to no one except to one another in love. For he who loves his neighbour has fulfilled the law. Look at what Trump is doing. For he who loves his neighbour has fulfilled the law. You've broke every law. Right for that. Let me just see. What else do you want to say? What else do you want to say here for? About the debt that's owed. There's a massive debt everyone's in. When Yeshua came, when Jesus came to this earth, his life was so precious to his Father. So precious. And yet, my Father allowed the most precious thing he had to go through what he did. Was the greatest expression of his love for mankind, because it was so valuable to him. There's nothing more valuable he could have given us than given his son's life, so that from the sacrifice of the lamb and the blood replaced the sentence of death that was belonging to us all. So he frees us from sin and death. How? He set the way. He said, follow the way. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. And that is not a boast. I and the Father are one. We know each other so well. Both willing to go through whatever we had to do together. so love. Accept that gift of love. Accept his ransom. A ransom paid, a life given to gain life for you. The seed died and it sprouted and became a large tree that produced fruit, and you are the fruit. A kingdom of love comes through you, and people feel it. Or do they not? So if you want to get debt free, because if you have had any errors in your lifespan on this earth right now, doesn't matter how old you are, you have made mistakes that should result in death. But the sacrifice, you have to listen to the way. Didn't Jesus say, follow the way? I am the way to the Father. He wants everyone to follow his way. What did he do when he was existing on this earth? Let's follow his example, because if we do, Father comes into us because we are on the way. Not a religion. This is not based on any religion at all. This is divine understanding of who we are in the body of Christ. We have come here to bring in New Jerusalem. You can't label us, because the only thing that we can be classified as is what? A Christian. Not Jew. He is following the way. Now, let's have a look at this. You see, President Trump, he can't even put on his hand like that on a Bible and swear an oath dealing. That tells you a lot, doesn't it? He's not for Jesus Christ, the Nazarene. What does he wear on his head when he goes to Jerusalem and in front of the Wailing Wall? A Zionist. Yeshua, Jesus fought them in the first century. They were there. They still exist today. They may have changed coats, garments, but their spirit is exactly the same. First John. This is the book of John. No, the New. Some people call it the New Testament. First bit with John chapter 4. I'm reading these because they're ancient and there's so much value in them because these men were really in tune with the higher. Beloved, he says, let us love one another. He's talking to his brothers here. Let us love one another. Instead of this bickering and who's greater than this one, who should be giving talks, who should be doing this, who should be evangelizing, who should be the prophet. Stop it. Beloved, let us love one another, because love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born from God and knows God. You get it? We're still talking about debt here. Placing the debt, and somebody else comes in because you need the debt to be cancelled, and it's not going to be easy. Father uses the blood of the Lamb, but it's not to be trampled upon. It's like some pearls, beautiful pearls, and saying, look, the value of these are the best of the pearls. And the pig says, thank you very much. Takes a bite of them and spits them out and then tramples on them. What people are like today is exactly that. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. So you don't know God. If you can't be like my Father, how can you know my Father? And how he acts? What kind of love? Is it loving to just let a child just steal off you? Diamond ring, 3-year-old, and just let her off with it? Loses school? Should it? A loving parents? Yeah, it's all right. No, the child would have to pay back what was lost over its little life, because it didn't value anything. This is teaching of value is very loving on a parent, and that's what our Father's like. The little girl, she was only 3, Lord, you know. That's all she was. It's a true story. She went to school, and she just thought, oh, this is a lovely ring. I love it. Because she's a little girl and she likes being nice, you know, like a princess. You can understand, because she's only a child, see. She's only 3. And she goes to school. It's a true story. And when she's at school, guess what happens? It's too big for her, and it falls off. Oh man. Well, I'm going to cut a long story short. Our mum was not going to let her away with nothing. No. You pay for that. No matter how long it takes. Okay, mummy. I'm very sorry. And she would pray and she'd pray and she'd pray. I'm so sorry for doing that. I'm so sorry for doing that. And she wasn't brought up in a religious place, you see. And they didn't believe in things like that. They weren't religious, in other words. Perhaps very spiritual, but not like religious. Similar background as mine, I suppose. I don't know the full story, but anyway, this is the reason why I'm telling you this story.